Okay.
Have you watched the sentence simplification video?
I have, I have from YouTube and also from your video course.
Okay. I want to see, I'm just going to
Yes.
put up 3 sentences, and I want to see
Mhm.
how well you know how to do the sentence simplification. Okay, I have here 3 sentences. I would like you tell me sentence number 4. What's the main idea?
Okay. Must I go to the procedures to eliminate those things first?
If you'd like to tell me what to eliminate, I'll draw a line through it.
Okay. If I follow the procedures, um, the first one is to eliminate prepositional phrases at the beginning of the sentence, and there's a comma at the beginning of the sentence besides smartphone. Long before. Before is a preposition, so we can eliminate long before the invention of the modern day smartphone. Okay, the second step is to look for a descriptive phrase. There are there's another comma after Tesla. Nikola Tesla, that is not a descriptive phrase because there's no, let me check again. There's a noun before the first comma, smartphone. There is a verb after the second comma, that is faint. So Nikola Tesla can also be eliminated. That is a descriptive phrase.
Wait, is Nikola
I
Tesla eliminated or the famed inventor?
The famed inventor of the AC electrical current is describing Nikola Tesla, right?
That is correct.
So the famed inventor. Okay. Are there more descriptive phrases? No, there are none descriptive phrases. Okay, the third step is to eliminate adjectives and adverbs. Adverbs is the easiest one, words that end in ly. There are none. Adverbs, they are describing a noun. Or there Collier's magazine. Collier's can be eliminated. That is a adjective. Also detailed description. Detailed can be eliminated. And no adjectives anymore. Um, the fourth step is to eliminate off, the word off. There is off this device. So off this device can be eliminated. There are not anymore. And the last step is the word by unless at the beginning of the sentence and there is no by in this sentence. So the topic is Nikola Tesla gave a description in an article in magazine in 1926.
That is correct.
Yes.
So what we were able to do is to eliminate a lot of these words that may have been vocabulary that we don't know, or extra information that is just overwhelming our brain, because remember that every thought is energy, and that
Yes.
if we're reading all these words, we're taking more energy and more time. So by eliminating
Yes.
all of these extra things, it eliminates any information that they could use to trick you into picking a wrong choice. It also saves time in reading and uses less energy.
Yes.
So excellent, very good. Now you can do number 5, but I want to see how
Mhm.
quickly you can get through this, and then just tell me the subject and the verb and the object.
Okay. Okay, to do it fast, I think the main topic is the core spinning inside Earth's center or spinning inside the center provides the Earth with a field. That is the main topic.
Okay, and this part is just describing the magnetic field. We don't even
Yes.
need to look at that. Very
No.
close. Of molten steel. Many people would tell me that steel was the subject, and it is not. It is the object of the preposition of the core. But this is a comma here and a comma here. So this part in between is a descriptive phrase.
Oh,
The
okay.
core provides the earth with a field. That's our
Yes.
sentence.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, you got
Okay.
the answer. You did a little bit more work, but you got the answer. Number 6. Now, after we do number 6, I can see now that you know the procedures. I want to
Yes.
see how
Yes.
the better we know them, the faster we can do it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I
Yes.
want to see how quickly you can just tell me who or what is doing what in number 6, and then we're going to move into answering insert sentence questions.
Yes. Okay. And the sixth one, to do it fast, I would say Thomas Edison developed a light bulb.
Developed a bulb.
A bulb. Yes, a bulb.
And light bulb is fine, right? We have a
Oh, okay.
prepositional phrase here. We have a descriptive phrase here. And then we have the verb. And what did he do? Developed a bulb. And this describes the bulb.
Yes.
Outstanding. Hey, good work. You really did learn
I
how to
did.
do this.
I did study everything. All your videos, I took extensive notes. I watched each video at least 5 times, and still yet I failed on the TOEFL. So it hurt me. It really hurt me.
I understand completely. And here we're here to remedy that. I think that when it came to the test, it may have been a case of nerves that
Also.
when we have anxiety, our brain shuts down. Because when you have anxiety, those automatic functions no longer work.
Oh.
No matter how intelligent you are, when you go to take the TOEFL test, it is designed to create anxiety. And so your brain, no matter how smart you are, your brain shuts off. And then you say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. What do I do? All I know is all of my students pass because I don't let you fail, right? Failure is not an option. You must pass.
No, I must pass. Everyone must pass.
Everyone must pass. Okay. If you are
Yes,
in my class, it's because you are here to pass your test.
exactly. Yes, that's why I also nervous because I only watch you through the video course on YouTube, and now I'm interacting live with you. So it's like meeting a celebrity face to face. So that's why I'm and you're the TOEFL master. I'm here talking with the TOEFL master. And I think you're the only TOEFL master on planet Earth, beside the people from ETS, of course.
The people who make the test may be the only ones who understand it as well as I do.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and look at the insert sentence questions. Thank you, my friend. You are an awesome man. I would look forward to meeting you in person.
I also want to meet you.
Insert sentence questions. All right, so there are always one per passage. It will always be the ninth question, as you
Yes,
know, 9 or
yes,
19.
yes.
This is the rule. You know the rule?
I learned it. Sentences come in pairs. Yes, you have it here. So
So
I learned it.
tell me the
Yes,
rule.
sentences come in pairs that share the same main topic. The first sentence introduces the topic, and the following sentence gives more information about the topic previously mentioned.
Outstanding. You could be a brain surgeon. Your, your memory, your skills are really top notch. And
Really?
we're going to use this rule throughout the TOEFL, not just on this question, but everything in American academics hinges on this rule. This is English grammar at its finest. Sentences come in pairs. So when you have two sentences that share the same main idea, they go together. If you have a sentence that doesn't share the same main idea, it doesn't fit. It doesn't work. The only thing is they kind of make it tricky.
And did you personally came up with this rule, sentences come in pairs, or did you find it in a book, or is it in the book of ETS?
You will not find this anywhere else.
So it's of yours.
All of these things, when I first started in 2007, September of 2007, I bought a whole bunch of books, Barron's, Delta's Key, Kaplan, and the TOEFL book, the ETS book, and the Princeton Review, Cracking the TOEFL. And so I went through all of these books, trying all of their different methods. And I found out after hundreds of hours of study that their methods often worked on their tests, but did not work on the real test. And a lot of their stuff worked for some questions, but not for others. When I started teaching, I found that these methods worked for some people, but not for other people. And for me, I'm Scots-Irish. And the Scots-Irish have two kinds of people, right? They're teachers and preachers. Well, I should say three, warriors, right? But my wife says, I'm always ready to fight. I said, no, I'm always ready to win. The other guy fights, I win. So when it came to this test, I could not allow it to beat me. And so I realized after taking the test so many times using all the other methods, if it doesn't work 100% of the time for all the people, it's crap. Right? There's a saying, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. So I said, okay, I need to know what's going on with this test. And so I said, why is it beating me? And so I started looking at the psychology, the structure, the academics, the grammar of the test. I started seeing all these little things. And then I started to develop, according to my students, how they thought, how they perceived the test. I started teaching them how to just focus on little things, right? They had all these ideas of how to do something. I said, okay, all of that, leave it outside. Look at it this way and do it like this. And once I got people disciplined to just doing those little steps, it eliminated all the confusion and anxiety, and it made it possible to answer the questions quickly and accurately. And then I just refined it from there. My wife, I told you she's a PhD. She's been teaching at the university for 30 years. But I spent at night when I would come home at 11 o'clock at night, I would be with her and we'd be up till 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm asking her questions. My students are having this issue. How do I fix it? Right? Because in my mind, if you're not learning something, it's my fault, not yours. Right? So teaching is not telling, teaching is reaching. So I have to reach you so you understand it, so that you can use this information. We're not here just to take classes. We are here for you to pass your TOEFL. Long answer, right?
Yes, but it's good to know how you came up with all these rules and procedures. I think
It
you should
doesn't
maybe
hurt
do.
just
I think you should also do a YouTube video how you began with all these things.
maybe with your permission, I can take some excerpts of these explanations that I've made with you, and I can make
Yes,
a YouTube video with that.
yes,
And
not a
uh, and
problem.
and just my next video can be, how I got started in
Yes,
in doing
yes,
this.
yes.
Yes.
You have my permission to take parts of this video.
Thank you, my friend. I promise to make
Yes.
you look very intelligent. That is easy. That is
Yes, yes,
easy.
yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you a question, and I want you to walk me through it so that I know what's going on in your mind. Okay, just as we did the sentence simplification, I want you to tell me step by step, how would you answer this question? And if you get it right, hooray, we'll do another one. If you make a mistake, then we will make a correction. Simple as that. Remember, in my class, you're either doing it right or I teach you how to do it right. Okay, remember our steps. Number one, identify. It's an insert sentence question. Number two, is number one officially is always identify the question type.
Yes,
Number
yes.
two, you're going to tell me, is this a introducing or following sentence?
This is following because it begins with so, and that
Excellent.
is yes.
I'm going to mark this, right, is following. And now tell me what to do next.
The topic, the main topic of the sentence. The main topic of the sentence is the chances of survival for spore. That is the main topic of the sentence.
Okay. And here, I'm just going to point out that we don't need to look at the rest of this sentence.
No, no, no.
Okay. So the
So
main
that's
idea is that the survival of the spores are small.
or small. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Now you
Yes.
know that
Okay.
this is the main idea. And we're going
Mm,
to go to A. You're going to look at the sentence
Yes,
before A
before.
and tell me possible, not possible, I'm not sure.
Okay, before A, I'm not sure with A.
Okay.
The sentence before B, where is that? Oh, it's a long sentence. Um, okay,
Remember, what we're
spores. I
doing
see
is we're not
spores.
reading, we are scanning for
Yes,
words.
scanning. Yes, I see spores. The sentence so B is possible. Okay, the sentence before C, not possible. The sentence before C, not possible, and the sentence before D, also not possible. So I
Okay,
will go with B. Is that correct?
that is correct.
Wow.
Outstanding. And you did it very quickly. Okay,
Can you
this
come? Can
time,
you come with me on the test?
uh, you know, Arvin, in real life, when two people are working together, they call
Exactly.
that collaboration or cooperation.
Yes.
It's a good thing. Two people working
Yes.
together to
Very
improve
good thing.
quickly.
Yes.
However, ETS calls that cheating.
What I don't understand the rules and procedures of ETS because in real life, it's not like that.
It is
So,
not, but this is not a real life test, as we've
oh my
learned.
God.
Okay.
But
Now,
why are the universities considering to take this test? I don't know what's the deal.
okay, let me explain to you what the deal is because I was angry with this for many years. And I've made peace with this only by helping my students beat the test to make it irrelevant. This test is officially a test of college readiness. It is not a test of English. It
No.
is a test of college readiness. It is a psychological battery. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
However, it by law has very specific structures and rules that it must follow. It must. Because if it didn't, you would be able to sue ETS for millions of dollars. But ETS has been sued many, many times because people said that it's a racist test, it's misogynistic, it's a economical problem. They have every reason to sue this company. No one has ever beaten ETS in court
Wow.
because the
That's
test has very specific structures and rules. It is fair for everyone, no matter where you're from, no matter what your gender is, no matter what your economic status is, religion, creed, color, it doesn't matter. If you know the rules of that test and you obey those rules, you get a high score. It's as simple as that. And so you can get bitter or you can get better. For me, getting better wasn't working.
no.
So, so I got better. I spend thousands of hours, and to this day, I am always studying the test for any changes that they make so that I can help you beat this stupid test and you can move on with your life. Speaking of
Yes.
moving
Yes.
on, let's do it again. I want to prove that the first one wasn't just an accident.
Okay.
And this time, so you work the process and then you tell me A, B, C, D, possible, not possible, you're not sure.
Yes. Okay. Okay, this is a following sentence, so we have to look the sentence before the numbers or letters in the passage. If we look at A, okay, so A is possible. Um, B is also possible. C is a long sentence. Oh, C is also possible. D, uh, no, D is not possible.
Now we have a challenge
Okay.
because you have three choices that seem to be possible. And what this means is somewhere along the line, you did not do a step correctly.
Mm,
Okay. I'm not going to have you go further here because what we need to do is make a correction. So what I'm going to do is say, okay, you've already stated that this is a following sentence. It begins with the
yes.
word but,
Yes, it's the
which
opposite then.
so we know that it is a following sentence. And now tell me, what is this sentence about?
About family farms.
Okay, about family farms. And what about it?
Not the only reason rural residents felt pressure.
Okay. Now, we know it's about family farms and was not the only reason that rural residents felt pressure. We go to A. And what is the sentence before A? Wealthy individuals began to fence off the land and purchase common lands from the villages. What are we looking for?
Family
Family
farms,
farms.
because I thought farms and land are synonyms or some kind of synonyms.
Okay. If we go through and we cannot find the word, then we'll go
Mhm.
through again and look for synonyms. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay, okay.
and I understand what you're doing
Yes.
to try to shortcut it, make it faster. The only fast way is to follow the procedures in order. So the first time through, we're going to look for the words from the sentence. If we don't find them, then we go through and look for synonyms. Okay. So
Oh,
if we look
okay.
at A, and you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase these lines. Okay, so we're looking at A. Again, just by looking for the words that we're looking for. Would
No,
A be possible?
no, not possible.
Okay. What about B?
Yes, B is possible.
B is possible. What about C?
C is possible.
So we've eliminated two, which is our first goal. Is always to eliminate two
Yes,
choices we know are not possible. Now between
yes.
B and C, which is less likely according to the rules?
According to the rules,
Mhm.
uh, so in this case, I would read the whole sentence. Must I do that?
No, we're just
No.
looking at, but losing their farms was not the only reason, right? So it's something about losing their farms. We look at the sentence before B. What does it say? As fewer owners controlled more land, many villagers lost access to
Lost.
farm
Yes.
ownership.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So B
And
is
so
more likely.
that is very much like this. And what about
Yes.
before C? Is this one more connected to our bold
No,
sentence?
no, no, no.
No. So this one, using the main idea from our bold sentence, means that B is the best answer.
Yes.
And guess what?
Yes.
B is the answer. So you can see now that when we skip a step or we change a step, more than one answer may seem right, or they may all seem wrong. In this case, you had three choices that seemed right, which means, wait a minute, I went a little too fast. But when I said, okay, let's go back, and I asked you a question, what is this bold sentence about? And once you had that, I asked you, okay, looking at A, is the sentence before A directly related to that? And without interpretation, you said no. Because without the interpretation, it's obvious. We don't want to interpret or assume. What does it say? Its main idea. And then you said, well, B is possible. And then you went back to interpreting again, thinking that maybe C is possible. Also, long sentence. You seem to have this thing about long sentences, thinking that, oh, this is a lot of words. Let me stop sharing for a moment. ETS has every way that they know how to trick people. And one of those things is that many people think that the TOEFL is a very hard test. So they think that the most difficult answer is the right answer.
Yes. Or the long answer.
The long answer is the right answer because it's the difficult test. This is the retard test. Okay. And my wife hates it when I say that, but this is you have to simplify everything. Okay. The simplest form is the credited answer. Okay. And when we work down to the simplest form, your abilities to answer questions, 85 to 95% accuracy overall. They may still trick you because it's a very tricky test. However, using the procedures will help you to get to a minimum of 85% to 95%. I don't say 100% because they still put experimental questions in the test. All right, so
Yes,
this
yes, yes.
one was not as easy. The first one was easy.
No. The first one was easy.
This one was a little more challenging, and you were using some kind of interpretation, which we don't want to do. So now I'm going to show you
Mm.
another question. And again, I want you to walk through it and keep it simple. Like if you ask me, the first thing I do, I see the question, instantly I know what kind of question it is. Once I know what kind of question it is, it does two things. It gives me confidence to know that I am in control. The test is not in control of me. I am in control. And it also tells me what tools do I need to use to answer the question. Each question type has its own procedures. So when I see what kind of question it is, now I know I'm in control. The procedures come up on my mind, and I just start mechanically applying them. Let's go.
Yes.
Next question. Okay. I'm not going to do anything this time other than mark the letters, possible, not possible. Shall we make it a little bigger for you, or can you see it?
I can see it.
Okay.
Oh, I know this question. This is from the videos. So,
You know this question? If you know the
I
question,
know
I
this.
can
I
put
know.
up a different one.
Yes, a different one. This is from the video.
Okay. Do you know this one? I think so.
Uh, e-
The cheeping birds.
no, there was in the video of the same topic, but this is another one. No, I don't know this one. So we can do this one.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay. To begin, this is a following sentence because there's a but in the sentence. So it makes it the following sentence. The main topic of the sentence is cheaping. The cheaping provides information to the parent. That is the main topic of the sentence. Is that correct?
I can't help you. I'm just here to mark possible, not possible. I'm not sure.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's see the sentence before A. Um, mm, no, not possible. The sentence before B. B is possible. The sentence before C is also possible. And the sentence before D is not possible. Yes, okay. To choose between B and C, let's see. Um, I will go with uh, C.
We'll go with C. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to tell you the answer yet. What I will say is this. When you're working the procedures, you must work them the way they work. It's what the samurai says, the way of things is that things work the way they work. Now, when you were determining if this sentence was introducing or following, you said it has a but in it. So it's a following
Yes.
sentence. That is not in the
Yes.
rules.
Oh,
The rule is,
but it's a
how does the
transition.
sentence begin? Okay,
Only when
because
it begins.
this makes two separate sentences. And we are going
Mm,
by this first sentence. Comma conjunction means that this is two separate sentences,
mm-hmm.
and we're not going by the second sentence. So this first sentence, is it introducing or following?
Shaping profiles info. This is introducing.
It's introducing.
Yes, introducing.
Excellent. Very good.
Okay, so if there's a transition word in the middle of the sentence, it doesn't make it a following sentence because that is not in the rule.
When it's two separate sentences, this comma but means that this is two separate sentences.
Oh,
And here, what are they talking about?
the cheaping provides information.
It's about the cheaping, and it provides information to the parents.
Yes, to the
Okay.
parent.
Now, this is a introducing sentence. It's
Yes,
about the
introducing.
cheaping. Okay. So now let's go
Okay.
and use the rules again and tell me possible, not possible, I'm not sure.
Okay. A possible. A is possible. B is possible also. C is not possible. Um, D, I'm stuck at D because there's no sentence.
Well, what are you going to do? If there's no sentence following, it's not
It's not
possible.
possible.
It's, there's a, I know. See, the issue you have is you're highly intelligent. You're like, so now what do I do? There's no sentence. It's not possible. All right. So now we have the choice between A and B. Between these two,
Yes.
which one is less like our bold sentence?
A is less like.
A is, wow, that was fast. And so you say B is the answer and B is the
Yes.
answer. So what we're finding out here is that you had just made a little mistake and that was okay. We had to correct it because it was something that you didn't know.
No, I didn't know that.
So now we are giving you a higher level of understanding. All right, now let's do this. We're gonna do one more because I want you to see that as you define the process, you get faster at answering the question accurately without the concerns of getting it wrong. You're just doing the procedures step by step. Okay, let's do another one. And
Yes.
this time you're going to get it right. Now let's see here. Let me go to another test. All right. Again, all I'm going to do is mark possible, not possible, I'm not sure.
A is possible. B is not possible. Um, C is not possible. And D, wow, D, D is possible.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
between A and D, which one is less likely?
Um, Less likely, it's A is less likely.
A is less likely, and you say that
Yes.
D is the answer, and D is the answer.
Wow.
Congratulations. This was a very, very high level difficulty.
Really? Oh my God.
Really, really. So what do we learn here? Right away, I am certain that you determined that this is a following sentence,
Yes.
right? Because it
Yes.
says it begins with a
Yes.
prepositional phrase. And then
Yes.
what was the main topic you were looking for?
Action and figure.
Action and figure. So we
Yes.
go to A, looking for this information, right? And these are long sentences.
Very
Long,
long,
but
very
we're not reading for
no,
them. So
no.
what made you think that A was possible?
Figures, there's
Okay.
figures.
Figures. Okay. And
Yes.
then you go through D, and
And
we
there's
see that
also figures
they have figures here
and actions.
and actions.
Yes. That's why I
Okay.
chose D.
And it's talking about all the different actions. It was the action and not the figure that was important, that is important. And that's why A is not as much like the sentence as D, making D the answer. And congratulations, my friend, you graduated. All right, my
Okay,
friend.
Mr. Hearn. Thank you for your time. And I will practice and study these 3 days. And then I will see you on Friday, 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock in your time.
5 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock your time. I am
Yes.
looking forward
Yes.
to it. Thank you,
I'm
Arvind.
looking forward.
You
Thank
have a
you, Mr.
wonderful
Hearn.
day.
You too. Until Friday. Bye.
Bye bye.